how can you not love these views? I mean, this is amazing. I love it. It's beautiful. It's one of the reasons why when my wife and I had the opportunity to move the family out to Austin, we took it. And we don't live in Austin property. We live out on the west side of Austin, kind of out near Lake Travis, right near Mansfield Dam. But, you know, like, we fell in love with all of this. You know, so we're actually going to be, as soon as the kids are out of the house, off to college, which is a couple more years, we'll be moving a little further out west to get into kind of stuff like this. So another thing that's kind of funny about us riding together, so he has clearly a much bigger gas tank than I do. So in one of my other videos I talk about, you know, I could ride this bike all day long, but the gas tank won't let me. Well, that's true. 3.2 gallons, and I don't know, I think he said his is like over 5. I don't know, I can Google the specs or whatever, but I think that's true. And so on these long rides like this, he carries extra gas for me. He's a funny guy. He's got jokes, because when he was talking about filling up the gas for me, he's like, hey, at the Indian you ride, it's made by Polaris. Does that mean the gas I gotta put in here is for a 2-cycle engine? Yeah. Funny. Man's got jokes. Now come to think of it, I sure would surprise me if he decided to do that just for the hell of it, because, you know, he's that way. That would suck. So one of the cool things about being out here in the hill country is, and you can pick up a rock and hit a brewery, a winery, or a distillery, and sometimes you can hit all three with the same rock. So there's tons of that stuff out here. Every once in a while, he and I will come out here, and you know, we'll go visit a couple of these out here because they do live music. They do all kinds of stuff. They definitely make it a good experience. You know, so it's pretty awesome out here, to be honest with you. And this road that we're on right now is called Hamilton Pool. At the end of it, there's like this place. There's a park up here. Hamilton Pool itself is a really, really awesome place. It's this kind of an alcove, a pool that's made from like upriver or upstream springs, and it kind of forms this natural grotto. It's a really big little grotto that it forms, and you know, they'll have swimming and all kinds of stuff. They do all kinds of stuff up in there. Sometimes they have to close the swimming because it gets, you know, a little funky depending on what's happening upstream, but it's a pretty cool place. So if you're interested, jump on the Googles and check it out. It's pretty cool. And the road we're on, like I said a minute ago, is Hamilton Pool. It's not twisty right now, but it will get twisty, and it's a fun road if nobody's in front of you. And I let my buddy lead because I will ride too fast and get in trouble. So A lot of people on bikes who come out here, especially on like really big cruisers, they actually like fall off the road. You know, there's like a ton of videos out on YouTube, and you can kind of check them out. A lot of times it's like due to the road, like it's not the best well-kept roads, so you know, if you're worried about trying to, you know, not hit shit like this little crack that's running down the center or whatever, you kind of got to position your bike in a bunch of places. So it's, you know, not the easiest, but if you got a nimble bike, ain't no thing. Found a pig. Does not take much to find your pegs on this bike.